We are live. How y'all doing? I know it has been a while. Looking at these filters down here. And I'm sorry I have not been on, but I am getting back on track. Now, I'm in a different time zone, but I got about 4 hours and I'm going to be picked up to get to the airport. So I got time. I had a wonderful stay in Missouri, the best time of my life. Y'all, I needed this vacation. And what a perfect time during Mental Health Month to take a break. I needed this full 7-day vacation. So I'm sitting back. It's still 4 a.m. in my time zone. Sorry, my voice is kind of raspy, but I'm like in the woods, so it really hasn't been affecting my allergies. But I am so excited to be back with you. I thought I was gonna be able to continue to just go live every day, but there were some days that I was taking care of the children by myself, and early in the morning, some of them woke up, so I had to take care of them. So I had to deviate from my schedule. All right, welcome to the channel. This is your girl Renee. I am back. Let me mark this timestamp. I am back on your screen. Oh, talking about my travels. It's about 4:30, almost 5 in the morning where I am, and I got a Lyft getting ready to come pick me up in a couple of hours for my trip back home. I've had a wonderful time. I have so many things I want to discuss with you when I get back at the makeup table. But first, I want to talk about some things that happened to me on my travels. And first, I want to start with ATL, Atlanta Airport. Now, let me say the Atlanta Airport did me so good, okay? They did me extra good at the Atlanta Airport. Usually when I go through there, and I've been through there before, but I haven't had like a long layover. I would only have an hour. And if you're at Atlanta, sometimes that's just enough to get from one section to another section. You might be able to grab something if the line not long, but you're not really gonna sit down and eat with a 1 hour layover. This time I had a 3 hour layover in Atlanta, and it was chef kiss. I went to PF Chang's and got me some of those honey shrimp and had 2 drinks. Chef's kiss. Chef kiss. Then after that, I went to a salon and got a pedicure inside of the airport. Yes, I did. All of that. I actually had a 3 hour layover, so I had time to goof around. I had time to walk around. I had time to, I looked in a lot of places. They even got a Mac store. I didn't go in there. But by the time I ate, and I took my time eating. I had a perfect view. I could sit out and see all the planes take off, and I was on the Delta side. So I was sitting at the bar that was facing where you could see the airplanes take off. And by the time I ate, I took my time eating and had 2 drinks. I didn't drink them fast. I took my time. As soon as I left out of PF Chang's and took the little escalator downstairs, it was a salon right there, a manicure, pedicure salon. And I went right in. There was no wait. And I got me a pedicure. Best thing in life. And I was in there talking to the lady. Of course, I had drinks, so I was really talking. I was talking to the lady. And she was an African American girl, so there was no language barrier, We could talk. And we had a good time talking. Before you knew it, I was like, oh, okay, let me go head on. It was like less than an hour for me to catch my flight, start boarding. So I left. And I knew I had to go all the way back to wherever I'm supposed to get on the plane. What's been going on with y'all in these air? Wait a minute. What's been going on with y'all on these planes? Because the whole time I've been away, I've been hearing about incidents happening with people on planes. I just heard about a lady, they calling her the grandma, got kicked off the plane because she was sitting in the exit seats. And most of y'all already know this, but when you're sitting in the exit seats, ooh, a lot of people pick those seats for the extra leg room. And also with those seats, you have to agree that in case of an emergency, you're going to help, yourself and other people abide by the rules and get off. So they give you a whole little speech and you have to say yes or no. They also tell you, though, that if you feel like you have any type of medical issues and you're not going to be able to fulfill your duty of helping other people, just let the flight attendant know. Well, in this particular situation, this black lady looked like, to me, she looked like she was really wasn't paying attention and looked like she was on the phone when they was doing a little speech. Normally, you can do stuff like that. All you got to do is say yes. When they say, do you agree to help everybody? You could be on the phone, typing your meeting. You could be doing a whole lot of stuff. Just as long as you get them eye contact and say yes. Them people do not play on the airplane. And that is not the time for you to act a fool. Because first, you're going to miss your flight. Anytime you causing a disruption on a plane, and that plane not in the air, you're going to miss a flight. If the plane is in the air, they might have to do an emergency landing and you still getting off that flight. You still getting off the flight. Oh, I had to make sure my I had to make sure my microphone was on. Okay. So she was busy doing other stuff, sitting in the emergency seat. They give the whole speech and they go down each person. Do you agree? Do you agree? And they point to you. They're waiting for you to say yes, you agree. Da, da, da. You don't have to agree now. I want to keep adding that because at the end they say if you feel like you have a medical condition and you actually not going to be able to do it, just let the flight attendant know. This lady kept on talking, had her head down, all types of stuff going on. And the flight attendant is saying she never said no. She said she's gonna help herself. That's not the way to go. When you're in the emergency aisle and they ask you, they actually tell you your responsibilities for sitting in the emergency aisle. And now that I'm thinking about it, why you gotta pay to do extra work? Because I sat in the emergency aisle on my first leg. And I had to pay extra for that. For that comfort, they call it a comfort seat. I had to pay extra for that. But if something were to happen, it is extra work. But anyway, when they got to her and they asked her, do you agree to help other people get off the plane if there's an issue or something like that? She said, I'm going to help myself. That was not the time. I don't know if she's never flown before. I don't know if she had some drinks and she was feeling a little extra. I don't know what was going on with that lady, but that was not the time for you to get a little extra dip on your chip. Because them people gonna talk to you once. They might even talk to you twice. But if you still talking smart to those people and they start to walk away, just know they've already contacted the authorities and you getting up off that plane. Child, the next clip I saw, this lady had on her handcuffs and they was escorting her off the plane. And she was walking down the steps off the plane. I said, oh, they didn't even attach the thing back on to let her walk through the little tunnel. She was walking off the steps off that plane. Y'all stop going in them folks' airplanes acting a fool. You cannot do or say anything you want when it comes to government buildings, airplanes, in certain situations. You just can't do it. And if you decide to sit in the emergency exit, you have to agree to help other people, or you have to let them know politely that you have a health condition and you're not going to be able to do it. Now, if the plane is full, they just going to take you off that plane and book you on another flight. So again, you're going to miss your plane. Anyway, the Atlanta airport was chef kiss. I can't wait to go back on my return home. I got to stop there again. And somebody else did something crazy at the on the plane. I don't know if I'm explaining this right, but it was a Delta flight, I think, and that's what I'm flying. But somebody took a picture of a sticker on the wing of a plane, and I don't know if it was a time sticker or a weight sticker. It was a sticker that said some information, and they posted it on Twitter. And then they said they were afraid for their safety. And they showed this picture, this sticker that was on the plane. Child, that whole plane was grounded. They did not take off because of that. So y'all just stop going on these folks' planes. If you wanted to post a picture, you could have just waited till you got to where you was going, then post a picture. Then. Now I've been gone for a whole week and I have not posted anything on my social media. But on TikTok, I did post because I was watching the kids by myself and I wanted the parents to know how things were going. That was the only reason why I posted in real time. But normally I do not post in real time. So you got a whole plane full of people, could be 100, 150, 200 people delayed. They said the plane was delayed so bad, and it was a plane going to ATL. As you know, Atlanta has a lot of connector flights. Most of the people on the plane missed their connection flights. So not only did you delay everybody's flight going to Atlanta, but then they couldn't take on their second leg and go somewhere else like me. I'm flying to Atlanta and then I'll go to Maryland. So you made some people miss their connection flights. And you know, sometimes that is hard to get another connection. Because I know one time I tried to get a train to New York. And you just can't book a train the same week. Trains book up almost 4 to 6 months in advance. Trains will be booked up. Airlines book up too. And the closer you wait to the day for you to leave is the more money it's gonna cost you. So back to my experience. I've been riding my plane. I'm riding Delta all the way, all the way back, um, which is what I mostly ride. So this particular trip, I used my points, and my round trip was only $99. I was like, finally, I get to use like some benefits of being loyal to an airline. So round trip for me was only $99. And what I did with the money that I saved, I upgraded to comfort. So that's why I'm riding a little comfort. But let me tell you how uncomfortable some of comfort is, okay? So on Delta, if you ride comfort in the exit lane, on my particular flight, normally people ride the exit lane so you can get more leg room. You don't have to worry about a seat in front of you, somebody leaning back, stuff like that. You can stretch your legs, and that's why I like to do it. But on this particular plane, you know, we're facing this way, sitting down. I look in front of me, and there are two stewardesses had these little fold up seats, and they put their seats down in front of us and took our leg room. Now I'm looking at my legs that are sticking out when I'm sitting down, and the young man sitting next to me, his knee went out a couple more inches longer than mine. So I said, dang, I know he thinking the same thing I'm thinking, like we paid for this comfort. But then once the plane got up in the air and the stewardesses sat down in front of us, we didn't have no comfort. Additionally, my second bag had to go up in the thing in the top. So my purse had to go up top because I didn't have a seat in front of me to put the purse down on the bottom. So, like going home, I got me some little bottles of liquor in my bag. So I would have to wait till the plane get up in the air, go to the overhead thing to get my bag out if I wanted to. I said, that's a bummer. Also, it wasn't comfortable because I couldn't charge my phone. On Delta, the charge is in the seat, is on the headboard of the seat in front of you. Well, because I chose to ride in comfort on the exit lane, there was no seat in front of me. So for this 2 hour flight, I could not charge my phone. Mm. So I'm still going to do comfort, but I'm not going to do exit lane comfort because I didn't find any of that to be comfortable at all. Um, I'm at this Wyndham Hotel, y'all. And this Wyndham Hotel is nice, except for the bathroom. Y'all, I went to the bathroom, and I did not notice it once I came and inspected the room. I only noticed it when I had to use the bathroom. Y'all, look how short this toilet is. This toilet does not even come to my knee. This is crazy. Crazy. I can't wait to do a review. The room is clean, yeah. The room is clean. They give us free breakfast, in a couple of hours. Got a refrigerator, microwave, nice TV, chair, bed. Everything else is nice. I was just really disappointed in that small toilet. I got to have my first official photo shoot with my grandbabies. They are 2 and 8 months. So I haven't had an official. Yes, I take pictures with my phone, but I haven't had an official photo shoot. So I had an official photo shoot with my grandbabies, both of them. And while out of town, I was able to stop at a Bucky's. I love Bucky's. Bucky's can get you in trouble. I didn't do too much damage. I got me a sandwich, some pecans, and some drinks because I was going to be at this hotel. So I only ate half my sandwich, so I'm going to eat the rest for breakfast this morning. So that was a nice experience. I got me a travel cup too, so I got to figure out how I'm going to get all this stuff back home because my luggage is tight. I don't know what happens when you go on vacation that you come back with more stuff. But I am safe. I am back. I already got 2 days worth of topics that we're going to go over. We're going to be talking about some Valero gas. We're going to be talking about a story where I saw a lady say her sister scammed her. We're going to be talking about the lady going viral on TikTok regarding she's a pissed mother and she's upset about her grown kids. I think she actually had to repossess one of them car. So I got a lot of stories lined up for you for the rest of this week. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel. You guys have a safe, wonderful day. I will see you on my next upload. Peace, riches.